We are Preston and Shauna, sailing our 1988 Catalina 36 around the Pacific Northwest. Between the two of us, we have 7 kids, and we have a little time before our nest is completely emptied. Join us for the next 5 years of sailing adventures as we learn the ropes and make plenty of mistakes, gearing up for the day we can sell all our crap and become full-time liveaboards, sailing off into the sunset. Last week we left off at Cuts Island, reading some books, and we're picking up from there. What better way to start this off with an ending to an episode with the sun going down instead of coming up. So here we are, sunset, time lapse, first one, had to use it.
Found face down in the ash hole. You tried to believe what I tried to forget. You're better than me, I'm worse than most. We're both getting dressed by the light of your cigarette. Where I come from, we don't sink this low, but there's no...
At least I think I found out that he was doing this before it shit all over everything. This island's pretty cool. The spit as the tide goes down goes all the way across the bay. It's really neat. I also never miss an F1 race, which is going to be hard in a few years when we take off and go.
The River Santerno. We are at Imola for the second.
Yeah, seals are not cute. They climb on all your stuff in the middle of the night, all night long, trying to crap on all your stuff. When I see a finger of a river or a stream, especially the super muddy, yucky ones like this one, I gotta paddle up it. Would be kind of cool to have one of those. If you look super carefully, there are tiny little fish in there. Yeah, Cuts Island is great during the week, but as soon as Friday night, Saturday rolls around, it packs full of little speedboats, and they're just like mosquitoes. You can't get rid of them. So we moved across the bay, or across the channel to another bay where no one else was. Just waiting for the depth to drop all of a sudden. Still 100 feet, it should drop to like 17 real quick. It's Surprised it hasn't yet. Starting to fall pretty quick. Okay. It goes down so steep. Like all of a sudden it'll go from the 60s, 50s or whatever down to like almost nothing. And so I hit it right on the ridge on the map where it said 17. So that's pretty damn close. Oh, cheers! Startled me. Didn't see there. Hold that, ho. So we were right in. Where is it? Right. Oh my gosh. Right there. This little inlet slash stream, the bottom was covered in sand dollars. This is the first time I've actually seen the underside of my boat because I bought it. I negotiated it quite a bit cheaper than everywhere else by not having a survey done. So that was literally the first time I've ever seen the underside. And after a year, actually over a year now, I'm pretty surprised it's as clean as it was. Because we're in a time crunch, we can't sail right now because the wind is a little too much on our bow. But as soon as we round that corner, we'll be heading more west. And that should give us about 30 degrees. And we should be able to sail. You excited, Shauna? I don't know, the wind gauge says 7.5 knots. But it looks pretty darn calm to me. So we're probably gonna be motor sailing the whole way home. You know, sometimes just when it's super calm motoring, not having to worry about sailing, as lame as that sounds, sometimes it's kind of nice. You just sit back and relax and let the motor do all the work. My theory is the motor needs to stretch its legs every once in a while, right? There's actually probably some amount of truth to that, actually. So we do have an autopilot, but it doesn't work. It turns on, but you can't walk away from it because it decides to turn in circles and go completely the opposite direction that you told it to go. But when it's calm, we have this little steering wheel tightening doohickey that we can tighten down so we don't have to be standing here 100% of the time. And then we can just make small adjustments, kind of like lashing a, what are those called, Shauna? A tiller. Kind of like lashing a tiller. So around here where it's illegal to pump out your black water and gray water, so it all goes into our tank, and you gotta find a pump out station. What better place to leave this off with me pumping out some shit? And it's a good thing too, because if we were allowed to just dump our tanks from the water, the entire Puget Sound would be full of shit.